Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
It's that time of year. We're not talking Christmas, we're not talking Thanksgiving or Halloween, we're talking spawning salmon. We're at the Nanaimo River Hatchery today.
Aboriginal veterans recognized in Nanaimo, reflections with the con near Victoria, and a road trip to Point Atkinson Lighthouse. That and more in the next 30 minutes.
You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. I know it's all a natural process, but the lady here at the Nanaimo River Hatchery is taking out eyeballs and kidneys and doing a full dissection on the salmon. The kids are learning a whole lot in a very interactive way. We're looking forward to exploring all about the salmon here at the Nanaimo River Hatchery today. But first, I had the pleasure of attending an Aboriginal Veterans Recognition ceremony in Nanaimo recently. Here's the result. Be sure to check out our Remembrance Day special running all day on Shaw TV stations across the country on November 11th. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. This is Melissa Nottingham. She's what is your title here?
An educational
trainer leader with the school groups that come in. What are we doing now?
So we've got two runways set up, and the males are in the far runway and the females are in this close runway.
Okay.
And these ones are the ones that have been chosen because they're very ripe. They're ready to spawn right now.
And so they're full of eggs.
They're full of eggs and full of milk for the males.
Okay.
So what we need to do is we need to net one out of this runway, one of the females, and move her into that blue bin right there, which has a chemical in it that will put them to sleep. Because the females we do need to kill in order to take the eggs. So we put it to sleep prior to killing.
Okay, let's see if she's going to let you catch her. How much would these ones weigh, do you think?
The females weigh between 10 and 15 pounds.
I'll make sure I get out of your way. And they're dying now. If they were to live to the end of their life, how much longer would they live? They're like days?
Maybe a week more.
Okay.
So you can see the ones that are really covered in white here, they are already starting to...
Okay. Already starting to die.
To decompose, and they've got fungal infections.
Whoa! I asked Melissa what she was doing. She said having a bath. So still a little bit of fight left in them, but not as strong as they...
You can notice that this one, it's got quite a few white patches on it. So all their energy right now is going right into making the eggs.
Okay. And then this chemical doesn't hurt the eggs or harm the eggs, and
it doesn't. It just puts the fish to sleep. So what happens when we take the eggs out of them? We do kill it, but the average fish has maybe 2,500 eggs in it.
Right.
And in nature, I think 2 of them on average will return to spawn. So here at the hatchery, when we take the eggs, we can up that to close to 100. So it makes a really big difference in the amount of returns that we get of the salmon.
And how engaged do the kids get? This is a pretty young group. Looks like kindergarten, grade 1 maybe. And
these are mostly grade 1s, and they love it. They get to interact, they get to touch the fish, they get to see it happen. We get an assistant to catch the eggs and catch the milt.
Cool.
And it's very exciting for them to take what they see as they go to the rivers and to be able to watch it close up. And a lot of these classes in January will get eggs in their classroom, so they'll get to watch them grow as well.
And we're going to share some of that process for you later on this edition of Go Island. It's time now for a short break.
Still to come today on Go Island, over the hill at Mill Hill near Victoria, rapid fire with Clipper Corey Morgan, and the Point Atkinson Lighthouse. That and more still to come today on Go.
Hi, I'm Nicole Vauchois. Did you know that horses need their shoes redone every 6 to 8 weeks? And it costs about $125 to $140 each time. They're expensive children.
Do you guys remember how many eggs we said that was inside of one of these salmon?
Stevie, you know this. 2,005.
About 2,500. So what we're going to do is we're going to slit her open And you can watch all these eggs come on out.
And just put your hand in and pull the eggs out.
Okay.
All right, Kate,
You're
from
watching
Shaw-
Go
Kate
Island
from-
on Shaw
Kate from
TV
Shaw
Channel
is
4.
gonna do
Oh! This is a first. Definitely a first. I've never had my hands inside a fish like this before.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, can I be damaged right now? Could I hurt them at all?
No, you won't hurt them. Oh, but we'll just, Kate actually washed her hands. We'll make sure only
Okay.
clean hands are
Now,
staying
how
in here.
how thorough do I need to be here? Oh, there we go. Okay, well, you never know what a day is going to bring. 2,500 eggs here at the Nanaimo River Hatchery. We're going to throw things over to Dan Cohen in Victoria. He's taking a walk on Mill Hill. Dan, that's kind of borderline depressing. Only 30 summers left, but you don't look a day over 40. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. We're here at the Nanaimo River Hatchery in South Nanaimo. After about 15 years of living in the harbor city, I had no idea that this place was here. I thought you had to head south to Goldstream in order to see salmon spawning, but this place is open 8:30 till 4, 7 days a week, and you can just pop by, bring the family, and experience the season here for yourself. You can give them a call, 250-245-7780. We're going to throw things over to Dan Marshall. It's a series of 10 rapid fire questions with a team member of the Nanaimo Clippers. I've always wanted to do a rapid fire series of questions with politicians, whether it be municipal, provincial, or federal. I think it would be a pretty interesting process and very enlightening into their thoughts and lifestyles. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. The Nanaimo Clippers play at home at Frank Crane Arena on Friday, November the 8th against Port Alberni. They stay at home again Saturday night, Frank Crane Arena against Penticton. And you can get full listings of the schedule and their standings at NanaimoClippers.com. We'll be back with more on Go Island from the Nanaimo River Hatchery after a short break. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. Diana Hardacre works seasonally here at the Nanaimo River Hatchery, has been for the past 6 years. What is the work that the hatchery does? What is the purpose and objective?
The purpose is to have more salmon return to spawn to increase the numbers of salmon in the wild. For every 2,500 eggs that chum salmon will deliver, these being chum salmon here, only 2 will return to spawn. With the help of the hatchery, between 90 and 110 will return to spawn. And the reason we have to help the salmon is because we have destroyed much of their natural habitat. Many of the streams where salmon used to spawn no longer bear salmon because of logging and other human activities.
Including fishing, sport fishing, or?
That could be a factor, but I don't think it's the greatest factor.
Okay. Chum are the second largest of Canada's Pacific salmon and a focal point of the education programs that happen here. Why such a focus on education? Because I can tell from the time that we've spent that it's absolutely a priority.
It is. It's extremely important in this day and age. Children today have nature deficit disorder. I have students that don't know what a seagull is. I had
here on the island.
Yes, they live here. I had a student that didn't know that we're an animal. These students are so removed from nature, it's sad. But when they come here, boy, do they ever connect with nature. I had a grade 2 student who really got it. She said to me when I asked her, "Do we need the bears?" She said, "Yes, we need the bears because the bears take the salmon into the forest. The salmon rots and becomes food for the trees. And then the trees make shade to help keep the water cool for the salmon so that we can eat the salmon." This was a grade 2 student.
You love your job.
I do.
She's bursting. Diana, thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. We're going to throw things over now to another woman who loves her job. Dunya Tozy is taking us on a road trip to the Point Atkinson Lighthouse in West Vancouver. That brings us to the end of this edition of Go Island. The salmon are spawning from now through until Christmas. The Nanaimo River Hatchery was established in 1978 and it's operated by the Nanaimo River Stewardship Society, a nonprofit organization. They're open 7 days a week from about 8:30 till 4. There's always someone on site, but it might not be a bad idea to phone if you'd like to bring a group or just to make sure it's okay to stop by. 250-245-7780. Thanks for watching Go Island. We'll see you next time.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.